Your work thinks it's important when it's actually urgent. You're comfortable in your own company, finding solace in the quiet hum of your own thoughts. The noise of the outside world fades into a gentle background murmur while inside, a symphony of ideas plays out. You're not necessarily shy. You simply find more energy in introspection than in constant social interaction. It's not that you dislike people, you just prefer the company of your own mind. You're like a finely tuned instrument, playing a complex melody only you can hear. And that's perfectly okay. This isn't a deficiency, it's a unique perspective, a different way of processing the world. You're a deep thinker, someone who values depth over breadth. You prefer quality conversations to superficial small talk. You're a master of observation, noticing the subtle nuances of human interaction that others miss. This isn't about being better than others, it's about being different. It's about recognizing that your introspective nature is a source of strength, a wellspring of creativity and insight. Your mind is a labyrinth of interconnected ideas, a rich tapestry woven from observation and contemplation. You see the world in a way that others don't, and that's a gift. And sometimes, that gift involves silently judging everyone at a party while simultaneously planning your next world domination scheme, from your couch, of course. You're a master strategist, quietly plotting your next move, not in some evil lair, but perhaps while meticulously organizing your spice rack. This intense focus, this ability to delve deep into your own mind, is what sets you apart. It's a superpower, really. Though it might feel more like a curse sometimes. The world moves at a pace that can feel overwhelming, a constant barrage of stimuli that your finely tuned mind filters and analyzes with laser-like precision. It's exhausting, yes, but also incredibly rewarding. The depth of your understanding, the clarity of your insights, these are the fruits of your introspective nature. This doesn't mean you are destined for a life of solitary confinement. Quite the contrary. Your ability to analyze, strategize, and connect seemingly disparate ideas makes you an invaluable asset in any team. Though you might prefer to work independently, letting your creative juices flow uninhibited. Think of it as a superpower that needs managing, not suppressing. Learning to balance your introspective nature with the demands of the outside world is key to unlocking your full potential. It's about finding harmony between the quiet symphony of your inner world and the chaotic orchestra of the outside world. Embrace your unique perspective, your ability to see the world differently than others. After all, who needs small talk when you can unravel the mysteries of the universe, one insightful observation at a time? And yes, that does occasionally involve judging people's questionable life choices from afar. It's a skill, really. Jung saw these intuitive introverts, INFJs and INTJs, as possessing a profound understanding of the human condition, often exceeding that of those around them. Their introversion isn't a weakness. It fuels their incredible creativity, allowing them to delve into the depths of their own minds and unearth unique solutions to complex problems. They are the quiet revolutionaries, the unseen architects of change, quietly observing and meticulously planning their next move. Their minds are like intricate, self-organizing systems, constantly processing information, making connections, and generating ideas at a pace that leaves most others breathless. They are the masterminds behind the scenes, the ones who see patterns others miss, the ones who can predict the next domino's fall before it even begins to topple. Think of them as high-functioning human algorithms, quietly crunching numbers and solving problems in ways that seem almost magical. Their analytical prowess is matched only by their capacity for deep empathy, though they may not always express it in ways others easily understand. This blend of intellect and emotional depth is what makes them so fascinating, so captivating, and sometimes, a little terrifying. After all, who wouldn't be a little intimidated by someone who seems to know you better than you know yourself? Their introversion fuels their creativity, enabling them to delve into the depths of their own minds and discover unique solutions. It is like they have a secret superpower, the ability to tap into an unseen wellspring of ideas and insights. This is not just about being quiet, it is about harnessing the power of solitude to achieve extraordinary things. Think of Leonardo da Vinci, meticulously sketching his inventions, lost in a world of his own making. That is the essence of the intuitive introvert. They are not just observers, they are architects, strategists, and visionaries, quietly building their empires of thought, one insightful idea at a time. Their minds are complex ecosystems, constantly evolving, adapting, and growing, capable of processing information in ways that often leave others baffled. They are the quiet force behind many of the innovations and breakthroughs that shape our world. Their ability to connect seemingly disparate ideas is a testament to the power of their introspective nature. They are the silent revolutionaries, the unseen architects of progress, the ones who change the world without ever raising their voices. And that, my friends, is truly something special. They are quiet thinkers who are secretly changing the world, one insightful thought at a time. Do not underestimate their power, it is immense. Their introspective nature is not a weakness, it is their superpower. It allows them to tap into a wellspring of creativity and insight that others often miss. They see the world through a different lens, noticing details and patterns that go unnoticed by those who are more outwardly focused. This ability to connect seemingly disparate ideas is a testament to the power of their deep thinking. They are like master puzzle solvers, able to piece together fragments of information into a coherent whole. It is a fascinating process to observe, and even more fascinating to be a part of. Think of them as human algorithms, constantly processing information, identifying patterns, and making connections others might not even consider. Their minds are complex, intricate ecosystems teeming with ideas and possibilities. This internal world is a source of both great strength and potential challenges. The ability to analyze and strategize is a powerful tool. But it can also lead to overthinking and analysis paralysis. The key is to find a balance, harnessing the power of their introspective nature without getting lost in it. They need to learn to express themselves, share their insights with the world, and allow themselves to be seen. The world needs their unique perspectives, innovative ideas, and quiet strength. They are the silent revolutionaries, changing the world one insightful thought at a time. And that, my friends, is truly remarkable. They are the quiet force shaping our future. Basically, they are socially awkward geniuses who secretly run the world. Their minds are like intricate clockworks, ticking away, processing information with an efficiency that would make a computer blush. They are quiet observers, the ones who see patterns in the chaos, the subtle shifts in the currents of human behavior. They are the ones who can predict the future, not through magic, but through meticulous analysis and a deep understanding of human nature. They are masters of strategy, the silent architects of their own destinies, and often, the destinies of others. Their ability to connect seemingly disparate ideas is uncanny. They are the ultimate synthesizers, weaving together threads of information to create a tapestry of understanding that others can only dream of. It is a gift, truly, this ability to see beyond the surface, to perceive the underlying currents of human interaction. They are the quiet leaders, the unsung heroes, the ones who shape the world from the shadows. And sometimes, that is exactly where they need to be. Their power lies in their quiet observation, deep thinking, and ability to connect the dots in ways that others cannot. They are the hidden engines of progress, the unseen forces shaping our world. They are the quiet strength that underpins our society. They are, in a word, magnificent. Imagine a chess grandmaster, quietly calculating moves several steps ahead. Their mind is a battlefield of strategies. That is an intuitive introvert. Their minds are vast, complex ecosystems, capable of connecting seemingly disparate ideas in astonishing ways. Think of a detective, meticulously piecing together clues, uncovering hidden truths others miss. That is their superpower. They see patterns and connections that others do not, making them incredibly insightful and sometimes unsettlingly perceptive. It is as if they have a sixth sense, a radar for hidden meanings and unspoken motivations. Their intuition is a finely tuned instrument, picking up on subtle cues that others miss entirely. This ability to see beneath the surface, to understand the unspoken dynamics at play, is what sets them apart. They are not just observing, they are analyzing, interpreting, and understanding on a level most people cannot even fathom. This intense internal focus, however, can sometimes lead to a fascinating paradox. The ability to see everything clearly can also lead to feeling overwhelmed. The sheer volume of information they process can be exhausting, leading to moments of profound introspection that easily bleed into overthinking. It's a double-edged sword, this gift of insight. The ability to see the complexities of the world can be both exhilarating and exhausting. They are masters of their own inner worlds. But sometimes that world can feel a little too vast, a little too overwhelming. The challenge, then, is to find a balance, to harness this incredible power without being consumed by it. This intense internal world, however, can sometimes lead to a similar paradox. The ability to see everything clearly can also lead to feeling overwhelmed. The sheer weight of their insightful observations can be exhausting, pushing them into deep thought that easily spirals into overthinking. It's a double-edged sword, this gift of insight. The capacity to perceive the world's complexities can be both thrilling and utterly draining. They are masters of their own internal landscapes. But sometimes that landscape feels a bit too expansive, a bit too overwhelming. The challenge, then, lies in finding equilibrium, in harnessing this incredible power without being consumed by its intensity. Jung saw these individuals as possessing a profound understanding of human nature, often surpassing the comprehension of those around them. Their introversion acts as a catalyst for creativity, allowing them to delve into the depths of their own minds and uncover unique solutions to complex problems. They are extraordinary problem solvers, quietly working through intricate puzzles and emerging with solutions that seem almost magical in their ingenuity. Their minds are like intricate clockworks, ticking away, processing information, and building toward a final, often brilliant, conclusion. They are not just thinkers, they are architects of ideas, master strategists of their own lives, and quiet observers who hold the universe's secrets close. And that, my friends, is truly remarkable. Their introversion is not a weakness, it is their superpower, a wellspring of creativity and insight. It fuels their ability to connect seemingly disparate ideas, to see patterns others miss, and to build intricate plans and solve complex problems with almost uncanny precision. They are the quiet revolutionaries, the unseen architects of change, the ones who quietly observe and then, with a sudden burst of brilliance, reshape the world around them. This self-imposed pressure isn't inherently negative, it's the fuel that drives their creativity. But it needs to be channeled, managed, and tempered with self-compassion. The trick is to celebrate progress, not just perfection, to acknowledge the journey, not just the destination, to give themselves the same grace and understanding they so readily offer to others. It's about shifting from a mindset of relentless self-criticism to one of self-acceptance and self-compassion. It's about understanding that imperfection is not the enemy of greatness, it's a stepping stone on the path to achieving it. The intuitive introvert's journey isn't about silencing their inner critic, but about learning to listen to it with a kinder, more compassionate ear. It's about finding a balance between their relentless pursuit of excellence and the acceptance of their own inherent humanity. This self-imposed pressure isn't inherently negative, it's the fuel that drives their creativity, a kind of high-octane self-doubt that propels them forward. Think of it like a rocket. The pressure is what gets it off the ground. But you need a good guidance system to ensure it doesn't explode spectacularly. That guidance system is self-compassion. They need to learn to celebrate small victories, incremental progress, and tiny steps forward, instead of fixating only on the ultimate, often elusive, goal. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and they need to learn to pace themselves. This isn't about lowering their standards, it's about adjusting their perspective. It's about understanding that progress, not perfection, is the true measure of success. It's about acknowledging that setbacks are inevitable and that they are not failures, but valuable learning opportunities. They are, after all, masters of analysis. They should apply that same analytical skill to their own internal struggles. They should dissect their self-criticism, identify its triggers, and develop strategies to manage it. They need to learn to treat themselves with the same kindness and understanding they so readily offer to others. It's about shifting from a mindset of relentless self-criticism to one of self-acceptance and self-compassion. It's about understanding that imperfection is not the enemy of greatness, it's a stepping stone on the path to achieving it. The intuitive introvert's journey isn't about silencing their inner critic, but about learning to listen to it with a kinder, more compassionate ear. It's about finding a balance between their relentless pursuit of excellence and the acceptance of their own inherent humanity. It's a delicate dance, a tightrope walk between ambition and self-acceptance. But it's a dance they are uniquely equipped to master. Their intense focus, while a superpower, can also become a prison. Imagine a sculptor so engrossed in their work that they forget to eat or sleep, so focused on the perfect chisel stroke that they miss the beauty of the finished piece. That's the risk of the intuitive introvert's intense concentration. They can get lost in the labyrinth of their own minds, forgetting to engage with the world around them and losing sight of the bigger picture. This hyper-focus can manifest as an almost obsessive need for control, a desire to meticulously plan every detail of their lives, leaving little room for spontaneity or flexibility. It's a tightrope walk between masterful planning and paralyzing analysis. They become masters of their own intricate, self-designed systems. But these systems can sometimes become their jailers. The fear of the unknown, of things not going according to plan, can lead to avoidance, inaction, and ultimately, a sense of stagnation. The irony, of course, is that this fear of chaos often creates its own kind of chaos. It's a paradox. Their desire for control ironically leads to a loss of control, as they become trapped by their own meticulous plans. Breaking free requires embracing a degree of uncertainty, learning to trust the process, and accepting that not everything can be perfectly planned. It's about accepting the beautiful messiness of life. This intense internal landscape, this intricate network of thoughts and ideas, can feel both exhilarating and overwhelming. It's a world of endless possibilities. But also a place where one can easily get lost, trapped in the endless loops of their own mind. Think of it as a vast, intricate library, filled with countless volumes of knowledge. Yet so vast that finding a specific book can feel like an impossible task. The challenge lies not in possessing this vast library, but in learning to navigate it effectively, to find the books that matter most, and to know when to step outside and breathe the fresh air of the outside world. This ability to see connections others miss is a double-edged sword. It's a gift that allows them to create innovative solutions. But it can also lead to a sense of isolation, a feeling of being misunderstood, even alienation. They see patterns, subtle nuances, and the underlying currents that others miss, and this can leave them feeling like they are living in a different reality. This profound insight can sometimes be a burden, making them acutely aware of the world's flaws and imperfections, leading to a sense of responsibility that can be both exhilarating and exhausting. They carry the weight of the world on their shoulders, not melodramatically, but in a quiet, internalized way. They are the silent guardians, the quiet observers, the unsung heroes of the human experience. This profound insight, this almost unsettling ability to see beneath the surface, can lead to profound loneliness. They are like archaeologists of the human soul, excavating hidden truths, but sometimes finding themselves alone in the vastness of their discoveries. It's a lonely business, understanding the human condition so deeply. The weight of their perceptions, their awareness of the complexities of human nature, can feel almost unbearable at times. They see the cracks in the facade, the inconsistencies in behavior, and the unspoken desires and hidden motivations. This can lead to a certain weariness, a quiet sadness born from understanding too much. It is like carrying a heavy secret, a burden of knowledge that cannot be easily shared. The world, to them, is a tapestry woven with threads of both beauty and darkness, and they see it all with a clarity that can be both a blessing and a curse. This heightened awareness can also manifest as a tendency toward perfectionism. Because they see so much, they hold themselves to impossibly high standards, striving for excellence not just in their work, but in every aspect of their lives. This pursuit of perfection, however, can become a trap, leading to self-criticism, procrastination, and ultimately, a sense of inadequacy. They set the bar so high that it's almost impossible to clear it. The irony, of course, is that their inherent brilliance is often overshadowed by their self-doubt. They are their own worst critics, often missing the forest for the trees. This internal struggle, this constant striving for an unattainable ideal, is a significant challenge they must learn to navigate. This profound insight, this almost unsettling ability to see beneath the surface, can lead to a profound sense of loneliness. They are like archaeologists of the human soul, excavating hidden truths, but sometimes finding themselves alone in the vastness of their discoveries. It is a lonely business, understanding the human condition so deeply. The weight of their perceptions and awareness of the complexities of human nature can feel almost unbearable at times. They see the cracks in the facade, the inconsistencies in behavior, and the unspoken desires and hidden motivations. This can lead to a certain weariness, a quiet sadness born from understanding too much. It's like carrying a heavy secret, a burden of knowledge that cannot be easily shared. The world, to them, is a tapestry woven with threads of both beauty and darkness, and they see it all with a clarity that can be both a blessing and a curse. This heightened awareness can also manifest as a tendency toward perfectionism. Because they see so much, they hold themselves to impossibly high standards, striving for excellence not just in their work, but in every aspect of their lives. This pursuit of perfection, however, can become a trap, leading to self-criticism, procrastination, and ultimately, a sense of inadequacy. They set the bar so high that it is almost impossible to reach. The irony, of course, is that their inherent brilliance is often overshadowed by self-doubt. They are their own worst critics, often missing the forest for the trees. This internal struggle, this constant striving for an unattainable ideal, is a significant challenge they must learn to navigate. It is like trying to catch smoke, always just out of reach. And yet, the pursuit itself, the striving, is part of what defines them. Their intense focus and unwavering dedication are both their strength and their potential downfall. The trick is finding the balance, the sweet spot between ambition and self-compassion. Because even geniuses need a break sometimes. Even geniuses need to remember to breathe. Even geniuses deserve a little self-love. The turning point comes when they realize their introspective nature is not a flaw, but a superpower. Their ability to analyze, strategize, and connect the dots is a gift, a unique perspective that allows them to see the world in a way most people cannot. It's a matter of reframing their internal landscape, transforming self-criticism into self-awareness, and channeling their perfectionism into productivity. Think of it as turning a magnifying glass outward. Instead of scrutinizing their own flaws, they can use that same power to illuminate the potential in others and the world around them. It's about embracing their unique brand of genius. This shift in perspective doesn't erase their introversion or their tendency toward deep thinking. Rather, it empowers them to use these traits to their advantage. They learn to set realistic expectations, celebrate their accomplishments, and seek out connections that nourish their souls. They begin to understand that their quiet strength is a force to be reckoned with, a wellspring of creativity and insight that can change the world, one thoughtful plan at a time. It's about accepting the shadow self, not fighting it. Because even the darkest corners of the mind can hold incredible power. It's a journey of self-discovery, a path towards self-acceptance and fulfillment, paved with quiet contemplation and occasional moments of brilliant, albeit slightly awkward, social interaction. The key is finding balance, a harmonious blend of inner reflection and outward engagement. It's a dance between solitude and connection, a delicate balance that, once achieved, unlocks a world of potential. The beauty of intuitive introverts lies in their often underestimated quiet power. They are not merely observers, they are architects of change, quietly building empires of thought and strategy. The world needs their unique perspectives, their ability to see the bigger picture and connect seemingly disparate elements. Their introspective nature is not a burden, but their secret weapon, a source of immense creativity and profound understanding. Consider it a finely tuned instrument, capable of producing symphonies of insight when properly attuned. The journey isn't about eliminating introversion, but about integrating it, finding a balance between the inner world of contemplation and the outer world of action. It's about harnessing the power of intense focus, channeling analytical prowess into positive action, and using a deep understanding of human nature to build bridges, not walls. It's a process of self-acceptance, recognizing unique strengths and celebrating individuality. And yes, it might involve occasional awkward social interactions. But even those moments can be reframed as opportunities for growth and connection. After all, even the most brilliant minds sometimes need help navigating the complexities of human interaction. It's a journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance, ultimately a testament to the power of embracing one's true self. Their quiet brilliance deserves to shine. The path to embracing this introspective power isn't always smooth. It's a winding road with unexpected detours and breathtaking vistas. It involves confronting the inner critic, that nagging voice whispering doubts and insecurities. Learning to silence that critic, replacing self-doubt with self-compassion, is crucial to this journey. Recognizing that vulnerability isn't weakness, but the birthplace of authenticity and connection, is key. Accepting quiet moments of reflection as essential components of their creative process, not as signs of laziness or inadequacy, is important. Understanding that their unique perspective, their ability to see patterns others miss, is a gift, not a curse, is vital. This isn't about becoming an extrovert. It's about integrating the best of both worlds, finding the sweet spot between deep introspection and meaningful connection. It's about learning to communicate complex thoughts and feelings effectively, finding ways to share unique insights without overwhelming others. It's about setting healthy boundaries, protecting their energy, and prioritizing well-being. It's about realizing that introversion isn't a flaw. It's a superpower, a source of strength, creativity, and profound understanding. It's a journey of self-discovery, a dance between the inner and outer worlds, a harmonious blend of quiet contemplation and vibrant engagement. The reward? A life lived authentically, a life brimming with purpose, meaning, and a quiet sense of satisfaction. A life where their unique brilliance shines brightly. So, are you an intuitive introvert? If so, congratulations. You're basically a walking, talking enigma, a human paradox wrapped in a cozy sweater and fueled by caffeine. You're the master of the subtle side eye, the whisperer of insightful observations, the silent architect of brilliant plans. You see the world in shades of gray, while everyone else is stuck in black and white. You're the person who can predict the outcome of a social gathering before it even begins, and you're usually right. Your mind is a labyrinth of interconnected ideas, a complex tapestry woven from logic and intuition. You are a master strategist, a silent observer, a deep thinker, and a quiet force to be reckoned with. And you probably prefer a good book to a crowded party. Don't worry, it's not a flaw, it's a superpower. You're not just overthinking, you're pre-thinking. You plan for every possible scenario, anticipating problems before they arise and creating contingency plans for your contingency plans. It's exhausting, yes. But it's also your secret weapon. It's the engine of your creativity, the source of your profound insights, and the key to your unique understanding of the world. Embrace the chaos, the complexity, and the quiet brilliance that is you. You are magnificent. Share this with that friend who always says, "I am just overthinking." Maybe they'll finally understand their superpower, not their shortcoming. Maybe they'll finally see that their intricate mind isn't a burden, but a gift. A gift that allows them to connect dots others miss, to see patterns in the chaos, and to strategize their way through life's complexities with grace and quiet determination. It's about celebrating the quiet strength of the introspective mind, the power of observation, and the beauty of a deeply thoughtful mind. It's about understanding that their intense internal world isn't a prison, but a sanctuary, a place of creativity, innovation, and profound self-awareness. A place where they can connect with their inner selves, cultivate their unique talents, and find peace amidst the world's noise. Let's celebrate the enigmatic, the introspective, the quietly brilliant. Let's embrace the complexity and beauty of the intuitive introvert. Let's acknowledge their brilliance, their depth, and their unique contributions to the world. Because without them, the world would be a far less interesting, and probably far less strategically sound, place. Don't just read this, feel it. Really let it sink in. And then, maybe, just maybe, you'll start to see the world, and yourself, a little differently. Now go forth and conquer, quietly. And maybe share a cup of tea while you're at it. Introverts deserve good tea. Continuing our exploration of the intuitive introvert, let's delve into the fascinating world of their decision-making process. It's not always a whirlwind of impulsive choices. Instead, it's a carefully orchestrated ballet of logic and intuition. They don't just react, they analyze, strategize, and then, with quiet precision, act. Think of it this way. While others might jump to conclusions based on surface-level information, the intuitive introvert dives deep, exploring every nuance, every possibility, and every potential consequence before making a move. This is not indecisiveness, it's a meticulous approach, a testament to their profound understanding of cause and effect. They are not afraid to take their time, to weigh their options, and to ensure their actions align with their deeply held values and long-term goals. It is a process of thoughtful consideration, not procrastination. Their decisions are often born not from fleeting emotions, but from a well-considered analysis of the situation, a process that often involves an almost unsettling level of foresight. They can anticipate potential problems before they arise, a skill that is both impressive and sometimes a little unnerving to those around them. It's as if they possess a sixth sense, A precognitive ability to foresee the future. Of course, they do not actually see the future. But their ability to anticipate outcomes is uncanny. This thoughtful approach, however, can sometimes lead to what might seem like analysis paralysis. But it's not a paralysis of action, but rather a paralysis of impulsive action. They simply ensure their actions are well considered and aligned with their long-term vision. They are not afraid to wait for the perfect moment, to gather all necessary information, to ensure their decisions are as effective and efficient as possible. It's a testament to their commitment to excellence and their deep-seated desire to make a meaningful impact. And that is something to be admired, not criticized. What do you think? Anyone with similar experiences, please comment below and check out the full video via the link below.